Hi there, this is Dean Kalora with TitleTap. If you are watching this video, it is likely because you have subscribed to our NetSheet calculator solution and you are launched, and you might be scratching your head wondering now, what do I do as the next step to get this going? And I'm glad you asked. So we're going to cover today exactly what to do next. So a couple of tips that we like to share is now that you have a solution that is going to be engaging and helping you, not only garner some business intelligence, but really being that success tool for your realtor and lender partners. You need to make sure that you bring about the proper awareness that you have this. So here's a summary of a few tips, and I'll cover some visuals of what some of these look like as well as we move along. You want to make sure that you've got a prominent, obvious website button that ties to the calculator. So if you have a website that we host for you, we're going to automatically put that together for you out of the box and make sure that it's published in a very obvious way, so to make it easier for your clients to go to and to download. If not, if you have your own website, folks, make sure that you get the proper links to add that to your site. The other area here that goes kind of unnoticed a lot, and it's a very undervalued asset, is your email signature block. You want to make sure that you add some language that lets folks know that you have this solution available and where to go to download it. So we'll cover that here in just a minute. Voicemail is really good too. So again, you're looking at a multi-channel approach here. So leaving a quick voicemail on each of your voicemail boxes, that there is a free NetSheet application available for download to help close more sales faster and get quick estimates at your fingertips. Leave that on a voicemail. Let folks know where they can go to find it. Okay, so pointing back to your website. A brochure or flyer. Again, you would have received one of these when we launched, and you can certainly use what we put together for you, or come up with one on your own, but you want to make sure that you have something to leave around the office, and also something that you could possibly staple to commission checks if you're still doing paper checks. That makes it really clear on the fact that, hey, they're going to read this brochure because it's tied to their money, right? So they have to detach that in order to cash their check. So it gives you some validation that it's going to be looked at. Now, let's take a look at some examples here. So if you're going to add a component like a button on your website, you'll see here in this example, this is one of our customers where we host their website. On the top right corner, we've added a couple of buttons. One is a NetSheet button and one is a Calc app button. The NetSheet button points people to a NetSheet page, which is what you see in front of you. Each one of the launches is going to have a custom branded QR code. That's that little squiggly square that you see there. Make sure that that's incorporated on the website, because today, with all the phones, technology, they can actually just take a picture of this QR code and it directs them right to the download. It used to be that you had to download a QR code reader to then take the snapshot. Today, you don't have to do that. Most smart devices have enabled in their cameras the ability to scan these and take you where they're supposed to go. So they're really powerful because you can have them in a lot of different mediums. So on your website's one of those, right? And then you'll see the instant quote component there to your far right side. And that is a pop-up widget that also comes with a NetSheet. It's a non-login component that's premium only. Make sure if we don't host your site that your web developer adds that to the site as well. So your website is a primary channel that you want to make sure this is on. The other channel we described as being a bit under valued, that is really valuable, is your email signature. So you'll see here in this example, to your left, they are using that QR code again, and they've got some language that says, instant NetSheets in your pocket, download our mobile app. So some similar language, or language that directs them as to what that QR code is about, is highly recommended. And you can imagine, if every staff member has this language on their email signature block and the volume of email that goes through daily, this is going to be seen a lot. And so it's all about repetition. And when that realtor or that lender finally recognizes that that's there, that piques curiosity and prompts them for a next step. So highly recommended that you leverage email signature blocks. This is an example of the flyer that we would put together for you. Obviously, we'd have your logos on here, but if you wanted to go into a different direction with the formatting, you could still use some of the content in here for your own flyer, but just make sure you have one, right? Again, it's tangible. It's something you can leave around the office. It's also something like we recommend to staple to that commission check. It's going to be really hard to ignore when it's on that thing, and it's been shown to have great results for piquing curiosity and bringing about awareness of the solution. Here's a quick bonus tip. Before I go here though, if you are active in social media, I would also recommend at least once a month posting a post about your free net sheet calculator and a link on where they can go to download it, right? Once a month, make sure that that gets published out there across your social media channels. Lastly here, we've got a quick bonus. So a great conversation starter, if you've seen the demo of this product prior, you know that it has co-brandability. So you can actually have the realtor or lender's picture and logo of their brokerage on the net sheet in addition to yours. So a great way to start a conversation is to actually have already pre-configured the logo and the picture when you introduce this product to a new prospect. It's really, you know, a way to personalize the experience and bring about that wow factor. I mean, if you can imagine, you know, you ever gone to a car dealership and you step into a new car and all the settings are just how you like them, the climate control, the seat, the radio station, and it just makes for that experience to be a bit more unique and differentiated and really personalized. So highly recommend that you try this out. And what you could do to set this up, let me exit here and go into an application. So you're going to want to set them up as a new user. So you can go to new here or create a free account. And when you do that, it'll prompt you for their information. So you'd go ahead and fill out all this information, set up a temporary password that you would in turn give to them. I'm going to go ahead, I'm not going to set up a new account, but I'm going to go ahead and just log into my existing account here and show you kind of where you go once you've created the new account to change their settings. So imagine as if this was the new account you just created for John Smith. You would go down here to the settings tab, okay? And here is where you would find the information that you created when you went to the new here or create a free account, okay? So this is some of that information. Right here where it says branding, this is where you can come in here and adjust all their company information and personalized information. And you can also add an image. So this is where you would add the profile picture. And this is where you would add the logo for their brokerage. Okay. So you would come in here, add those components, and you would be set at that point, having personalized their settings. Okay. So when you go to show them, and they go to log in, they're going to have a very personal experience, you know, when they come in here. So all that to be said, I hope you found this helpful. If you do have any questions regarding anything related to the calculator, please contact calculator@titletap.com, calculator@titletap.com, and we wish you nothing but success with the solution. If you have any questions, again, please let us know. Here's to your success. Thank you. Bye.